lights turn out. Of miles away, I can see you and me like it was yesterday. I know it's not the same, but I'm still behind you every step of the way. Look in yourself and I'll be there, I can guide you. All the love is the same. If they send for me tomorrow, even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out, you can find me when the lights turn out. Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets. Yeah, high school was hard, you'd fight with my mom, I'd fall asleep to the screaming, sound machine always speaking, left emotional scars. Now I'm 21, a soul of 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21, a soul of 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21. At 21. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21. I'm just a kid. Oh, I'm doing things I shouldn't know from. Yeah, doing things I shouldn't do. At 21. Yeah, I play you my favorite songs on a car ride while you list me all the people that left you in your life. Oh, oh, and you smoke on your chair while I was trying to sleep. I smell the smoke in the air, but that was normal for me. I didn't know. I didn't know. But now I'm 21, a soul of 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21, feels like I'm 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21. Oh, at 21. Yeah, I'm 21. Oh, just a kid. Oh, I'm doing things I shouldn't 21. At 21. Whoa. I'm 21.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah.
Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to a brand new live stream. A brand new brand. Today we're going to look at the ATS2 1.46 open beta, and thank you. I do remember the other day we were in the 1.45, and the new version is here. You can see right here I'm in the 1.46.0.16s, and thank you so much to, I do see a chat from Drasley. Thank you so much, and happy Friday to Drasley. Welcome to the live stream. We also have another chat. Can you open Convoy? Yes, you can, but for yourself in the beta version. So you cannot connect or join the, we'll see all that. It's not possible to join the convoys until we have the stable public version. And thank you so much to all of you tuning in. It's not be a long stream because we're only here to see the beta version. I will not be using it. It's just to see it, to see what we have, and also drive to the new changes, see how they are working, and we'll wait for the stable version for the 1.46. I was going through some news. It's expected that, not expected, although predictions, we can say that late October or then next month, early November, we may have the stable version of this. After that, we'll now have the DLCs. So the West Balkan will come after the stable version of this 1.46. We'll have the West Balkan. So yay, something good. We also have the October 19th. We have the birthday for the game, and also we have the SCA software birthday coming soon too. Also, there are rumors we may get a few achievements or maybe a few things to work on. World of Trucks event maybe. We'll wait for that, but for now we're here for the open beta 1.46. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. You can see I did create an account. I do have a new profile for that beta. This is the one we use with Truckers MP. This is the one for Pro Mods. This is the one that we use with this is the, you can see like right here for the Pro Mods, we still have the drivers and everyone. You can see that the drivers here, we have a lot of them, but I will change when we are doing the Pro Mods. I'll get a new profile for that, the latest one where we are in level 96. So what I do is I multiply, I clone the profile that's where I play the most, that is in the Truckers MP one. So I'll clone this one. This is the one that we use with the bus, and then we have the one that we're going to use for the beta version. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in. This is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to see a few changes. I do have the changelog of the version, what we're going to go through, and then we'll end because we'll be streaming. We'll be back at 3 p.m. for Pro mods. So this is not today's stream. This is for us to check the beta, and it was released yesterday in the evening at around 40 minutes after we ended the stream. So I did go through everything, and today I woke up very early in the morning to update everything, to have everything ready. We can see it, and then I'll switch back to the stable version 1.45 because I would like us to continue playing in Truckers MP. And thank you so much to all of you tuned in. Let's go ahead and load. Perfect, here we are. We are here. So in the 1.46 we do have a few things that have been changed, or new things that are coming. One, on the map side, we do have new explorable Iberian settlement and company. We'll go through and visit that area. We have another, the second thing is the Iberian regional signage. We do have regions now. If you have ever played in Pro mods, you do know that if you change, let's say in the UK or in Germany, if you move from one region to another, they will like tell you there are signs everywhere. And the same thing is coming to the game in Iberia. For the vehicles, we have ownable systems. Those are 2 trailers. Now we have chemical trailers in the game. We also have a DAF 2021. It has a custom infotainment implementation. They did add a background and buttons. For the GPS screens and the infotainment, now you have to set the switch off button. It's separate from the one that is used for the zoom. I'll show you that one. And then the cell phones and navigational devices got a custom implementation. That's something else we'll check. For the gameplay, we have a company browser, we have a custom city intros, and we have the drive shaft talk. Perfect. So let's start. We're going to start from the let's start with the small ones. Then we'll go to Iberia and see the map and the new company, where it is. So we'll combine some of them. So the first change that we have, let's click the drive here to load. And thank you so much to all of you tuned in. I'd love to see your chats. Tell me, you're going to try the beta version. A lot of people do love to try it, but still it has a limitation. You cannot do convoys. You can only drive and experience. And if you experience bugs, kindly report them to ensure that the developers can change and or fix that. There we go. Perfect. We are here in Nuremberg, Germany, I believe. Oh yes, we're here. This is home. I still have my Scania right here. So one of the changes that is coming to the game in the 1.46, we have something called the company browser. If we go to the content browser right here, there's a new addition. We had the 3 options: the truck browser, the trailer browser, we have the trailer listing, and then we have a new addition called the company browser. For me, I used to use this one, trailer listing, a lot of time. This is where we used to come and check the trailers and what you can use with them. Thank you so much, Eurogameworld, and good morning to you too, and happy Friday to you. Thank you for tuning in. So this is the trailer listing, but now we have a new option called the company browser, whereby this one, this is going to be good. In the next, if they bring in more updates, I'm telling you, this is one of the best options and also one of the best updates and addition to the game that I've seen. I'm thinking they may be working for something like the job dispatcher in Truckers MP. This is the start, I believe. So welcome to the first option, which is the company browser. Here now we'll get to know all the companies we have in the game, and here we have the companies on this first portion. How I wish I was able to highlight. I do see some people, there are softwares you can install, and when I want to say something, I can be able to highlight, but I will show you. So on the first part of this, on my left side, we do have the companies here. These are all the companies in the game. I tried to count them. We had like 100 and something companies. So I will count and see if I got all of them correct, around 190 something. 92, 191 companies, but I will, okay, so we can try and count them, but that is of no use. And right here we have all the cargo that you can transport. You can see all of this. So one function of the company browser is to allow you to see the locations where the companies is, or where the companies are in different cities. We do have a chat from Edwin. Let me see. Hey, the new update is here. Yes, we have the Edwin. Thank you so much and welcome. This is the open beta. So if you want to try it, go ahead and load it on Steam. It's very easy to do it. Click on the properties, then search for beta. Then on the top where you select the betas, click there, the drop down, and select the open beta 1.46, and then immediately it will install automatically. No, we don't have the Balkans yet. That is a separate DLC, and it will be coming maybe November, December, or January. You don't know the timeline, but what I'm sure of is when we get the stable version of this, it will not stay for long before we get something. So I was talking about the cargo. So we have all the cargo that you can transport in the game. Not everything, obvious. But the good thing about this, one use of the company browser, is that you can now be able to see which cities have a specific company. If I select a company like Auto di Alonso, we know this one is in Italia. You can see the locations. We have one in Taranto, we have one in Pescara, another one in Rome. Also, we do have colors. As you can see, these companies, we have green and red. So you can see a red something. So red means imported, while green means export. So you can see right here we do have green to show exporting, and also the red to import. Thank you so much, Haron, and welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. Today we are checking out just a short live stream. We are checking out the 1.46 open beta, and I'm starting with the company browser, one of their new additions we have in the game. So when you see red and green, it means that this company can either import and export goods, import and export. So you do see that if we select a company, let's say Auto di Alonso, like that, you can see it right here. These are the things that they import. So a company will, these are the brake pads. They need something like motorcycle tires. They need, they do import tires too. If you select a company like Iberia, let's do that. This now tells us, you can see the cities where we have the company. This is in Scandinavia. And you can see for this one, they do export. So this company has beef and they export, but they don't have big bags of seeds, so they import. So the green icons, this one's green, red. Green, you export, and red, you import. And all these are the compatible cargos. So immediately you select a company, you're able to see the cargos that they do accept, either import or to export. That's one of the use of the company browser. Another thing that you can do with the company browser is to filter with the trailers. So we do have a number of trailer configurations in the game. We have one, this is the dry freighters. We have the refrigerated. We do have the tank. We have the container carriers. We have the bulk. We do have the flatbed. We have the low bed. This is the in-loader. We only have one cargo in this. It's the packed glass. Sorry. And then we have the livestock carrier. This one, the trailer. So another use of the company browser is that you can be able to sort out and filter the type of cargo you can transport, the specific type of trailer. If we select something like the livestock carrier, we do know this is the cargo. And then we have, if we select this, you can see that now these are the compatible companies depending on whether they accept or whatever they do. So these companies up here, you can see, and immediately you click a company, you'll be able to see its location. So if we select something like let me show you, a dry freighter, let's cancel this filter and select a dry freighter. If we do that, you'll be able to see that we have a lot of cargo you can transport with the dry freighter, starting with the aircraft tires. Oh, they are organized alphabetically. Let's see. Yes, they are organized. Okay, perfect. So you do have aircraft tires, and then up here we have filters. If you're talking about ADR cargo, we have filters here. This is for the ADR, then this is for the fragile, this is for the high value. So if we want something with a dry freighter and it should be high value, then this is what we should transport. And up here we have the companies that do have this. So you can see right here with this filter, something like computer processors. This company, Canterina Valley, this is a company in a company that do accept Canterina Valley. We do have FLA in the game also. We have this one is Global. They do export at the same time diesel generators, but they import motorcycles and also scooters. So if we go to a company like, let me give you an example, cancel that. Let's go to a company like the Scania dealership to give you an example. So you can see we have two. One is the company itself in Sweden, and the other one is the dealerships. So one is the factory and then the dealership. If you select that one, the Scania right here, that's the factory, you do see that other companies similar to the Scania are popping up, something like the Scout. We have another one that deal with cars. Which one? Not that. Stokes? No. So let's select this one. Oh, where are you? Scania. So we have two. We can select the dealership, and the dealership, they only import Scania trucks. Does make sense. And then the truck that they accept, oh, it's not here, it's not a low bed or something like that. They have their own, the truck transporter. And then with that one, you can be able to see all the areas where we have the dealerships. So we have one in Hanover, we did a job there. We have one in Milan, Florence, all that. Let's do another company. Let me show you. You can also see the Scania factory is the one that is exporting now. So the Scania factory will export, or Transinet will export, and then the Scania dealership will import. So it does make sense. And then we can also filter out some of the cargo to transport, all that. So let's go ahead and choose another company, the Eco. I'm just showing different configurations. Eco, let's do that. Oh, is it called Eco? The company in let me see, in Montpellier we have that company. What's the name? The fuel stations in France, are they not featured? That's the first thing. Maybe they are featured with a different name. There's another one in Italy where we have this let me see if it's here, the petrol station, because we do have jobs where you're supposed to deliver something to those petrol stations, and I don't think I can spot. I'm sure Montpellier has it. It's not there. So that's one of the things that we should inform. The company is called Eco. Let me show you under the job market. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. If we search Eco, this is the company I'm talking about. Let me show you. This one right here, the green icon, the company, the petrol station that in France. So, and I don't think I can see it on the company browser. Maybe it's there, but a different name. Let's search something else that I'm sure of. A company like Engeron. Oh, it's there. Perfect. One thing when it comes to carrying out the achievements, now they are easy. If you want to do the achievements, we do have very good achievements whereby they have different requirements. Something like Engeron, there's an achievement where you need to deliver ADR cargo to this. So you just come here and sort ADR, and there we go. This is what you need to deliver. And we have the what you can deliver. You can transport chemicals, you can transport oil, potassium and sodium. And then these are the locations where we have this company Engeron. So we have one in Badajoz, another one in Sevilla, Granada, Portelano, and also Ciudad Real. So that's, oh, here's the company Eco. I was looking for this. Oh, it's the E. The E, it's not the normal E. I wanted to show you something with this company. Let me do it right now. So I wanted to show you that with a company like this, we know it's a petrol station and they only accept cargo on the ADR category. So for that trailer, it will be the chemical tank. You can see if we do chemical tank, and if we remove that, there is this one, LPG. So with the tanker, you can transport this, diesel, and also we have gasoline. Perfect. Another thing that you can do with the company browser is to see what you can transport between companies, and also not companies, but between cities. And this one, if you read right here on your mouse, right here, it says select the source city with left click, and then a right click will do the destination. Let me show you. I'll give you an example with Calais. So if we go to Calais, we want to deliver something from here. We'll click, we'll do that to get the green icon. Now that is what we call a left click, and that will give us, this is the starting point. We have a chat from Abdul. Thank you so much. Oh, what is this? This is we are going through the new ATS, not ATS, but ETS to 1.46. Thank you so much, Abdul. And one of the features that is being added is what we call the company browser, and that's what we are going through right now. I want to show you something cool that you can do with this page, whereby if we select the town of Calais here, that is our starting point. You can see immediately you select a city. Let's do London. Another one, we do Cambridge. Immediately you select a city, it's marked with either red or green. So for green, that's your starting point from, and then for red, that's your destination. But one thing I want to say is, in every time you select a city, you're going to see all the companies that are present in that city. So if we go to, this is Bergen, you can see the companies that are there. If you go to Finland, we do have this one, Tampere. We have this company. If we go Poland, this is let me go to a town that we have visited, Wrocław. We do have these companies. If you go to Madrid, it has the most companies in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 companies in Madrid. So if you go to Madrid, you immediately select a city, you are able to see the companies that are available, and then from here you will now configure your the companies you want to visit and also what you want to transport. So let me show you with Calais and Duisburg. Immediately we select Calais, we're able to see the companies first. Thank you so much, Abdul. Cool, new feature. Yes, this is a new feature. It's called the company browser, and right now we are going through the number of things that you can use it for. I know maybe I'm thinking myself that this is something cool that is in the cooking. Something cool will come out of this, and I'm thinking something maybe like the job dispatcher to create custom jobs one of these days. We don't know, but let's wait and see. But for now, immediately select your city, you're able to see the companies, and something else to note, everything that is compatible. So every cargo that is compatible with these companies listed will appear here. Thank you so much, Taffy, and welcome to the live stream. Good morning to you too. So whatever we are seeing is anything that is compatible with these companies up here. If we change and go to a company like, let's go to somewhere will be Palermo. I want to go to somewhere we know for sure. Yes, St. Laurent. Perfect. This is a good place because we only have one company here. Let me give you an example with St. Laurent. In St. Laurent, this is in France. If we click the city, we're able to see to set it our starting point because it's green, and then we did a left click, and then only one company, which is Nucleon, and with that company we can see all the compatible goods, whether they import or export. So the plain ones, you can see some of them have the red they are imported, and the green one they export. So if you visit that company, they will give you this, the green ones, if you visit the company. And if you go to another company, you can get something to transport to this company. So this is looking good. More features, yes, more features. Taffy, this is the company browser, something like this. This is what they import and export at the same time. So I do think they could have gone ahead and used both color codes maybe, but we can be able to sort everything out. So let's go to Calais and select that as our starting city. We have the companies and all the goods or the cargo that we can transport. And then for our destination, we'll go with Duisburg. Where are you? Perfect. Right here. So if we want to set this, you can see up here from Calais. Now to select the destination, you need to do what we call a right click. So you right click this. If you do a left, it will change. Do you see that? It has switched. So you left click here, and here you right click, and now it's red. So green where we start, and red, that's the destination. And now from here you are able to see the cargo, and then you can do the trailer. Now from here, let's say you want to use a dry freighter. Oh, let's go with the, I don't want to mark it like that. Let's see. Oh, we need a company first. Okay, so let's first select, want to start from LKW in Calais. It's there. And now you can see all the goods that you can take with that. If we do this trailer, perfect, this one right here, you do see now we can transport all this, except something like this will not be there. It will be for importation. So if we sort, can we sort this? Okay, perfect. We can even sort up here. I don't think you can be able to select multiple filters. Can it be ADR and high value at the same time? Let's see. No, it's not possible. ADR and high value, it's not possible. But you can select show exported cargoes, and you can show exported, and here you can show imported, something like that. You can sort that way. We have NBFC. Let's turn off that one. So these are the locations where you have the company, but at the same time, if you want to transport from Calais to Duisburg, these are the goods that we know for sure we can transport. So this one, it's there, we can do that. And then here you have the filters. You can change all of this. So let me show you something else. If we untick like that and you want to do something general, so let's say you want to see area. We've done a lot of jobs with this. It will show you the companies where they are, and then you select your livestock area. Perfect. So you select that. You do see here now we have the company. This is the cargo, and this is the trailer version here. And with that, you do see the compatible companies here. So if you select like one of this, Ashbag, the company will be area right there. And you can now transport to any of these companies in the game, everywhere. So you know that from here, if you want to transport livestock from area in Denmark, any of these companies marked can be your destination, like that. And then it will give you the company where it should go. So in the city of Innsbruck, it's Artilog that will accept that. In the city of, let's say, Stuttgart, it's FLA. In the city of Graz, it's Artilog. In Timisoara, Romania, it's FLA. If we go to Jönköping as our destination, oh, we don't have a company that will accept that. let's see, as our start there we have area. What about this destination? Aalborg will accept that. Area 2, so perfect. That is the company browser, and I'm hopeful that one day this feature will help us create custom jobs. For now, it's to browse the content, to see the cargo, to be able to know how many companies we have in a specific city, to be able to set and to know which company you can compatible goods. You can also do that in Trackers MP. There's that button, and I'm thinking this is where they are going with this. One of these days, custom jobs in the game, that would be awesome. So let's do something else. We have something called, this is now in the, so that was the company browser. Let's go to can you go to the vehicles? I want us to go to the vehicles now. We have something new, and this is called if you go to the gameplay, let me show you. We go to the gameplay. Really good update. I wish they work on making the driving experience feel and look more realistic, hopefully in the coming updates. Perfect, and that's where we are going now, Haron. There's something new that has been added to make the game feel more realistic as you're driving. One of the aim of the game is to simulate. To simulate is like to bring what happens in real life in the virtual world. You want to simulate something, you are copying something. So they want to bring the driving experience to another level with another addition in the 1.46. It's called the, where are you, the drive shaft torque, right here. So to access that, you click on your options, go to your gameplay, then scroll down all the way to the track settings, and you have something called the where are you, the drive shaft torque right here. It's off right now because I want to show you. So to see the change in this, we have to lower something, and I want to show you what it does. From their website, this is what drive shaft torque is. I'm going to read for you directly, and you can access this on their blog post. This feature simulates the spinning of the chassis during acceleration, which results in a slight lift of the front left wheel. So it's going to simulate the spinning of the chassis as you are accelerating. And let me show you, and it's going to lift this left wheel, the front one. Okay, so if we do this, now it's off, so you're not going to see a thing right now. Nothing is happening because it's off. Let's turn on the setting and I will show you. So gameplay, we come to the track settings and turn on the drive shaft torque like that. Now let's watch. Do you see something is happening? No, not yet. It's there, but it's small. It's there. You can see the track is leaning somehow. But to see it, now let's change this setting here. Let me show you what we are going to change to see it in action. We're going to lower our suspension stiffness. This one right here. So we lower that, and now we'll be able to see the drive shaft torque in action. So this is to simulate how it happens in real life. Do you see that? Let's reverse and start up there. So right now we're checking out the drive shaft torque. And if I do this, you can see something is happening. Let me get a closer look. That one. And if you want to see it now, like the way it is in you change the track stability, some of those settings. Let me show you. Obviously one setting will affect the other. So if you come and change, where are you, the track stability, and also the trailer one if you have one, but let's do that. This will now show you the drive shaft torque in action, like this. Now you can see it. There it is. So if you go on the inside, let me show you. You can see it's leaning. You can see that. Let me keep adjusting to lower that setting so that you can. I want us to see it, but I do know we are seeing it. Only that I want to lower that. Perfect. We have, yes, that's a good one. Yes, this is to simulate the way it happens in real life when you're driving. You can now see it. Do you see it? And then if we drive like this, so there's that lean. That's the drive shaft torque in action. It's one of the addition. There it is, where the front wheel will lift, the left one, during acceleration. We can say they're trying as much as possible to give us how real it is in the game and also in real life. And it's amazing. I do love this feature, and we're going to turn it on. So although something I noticed is that if you keep your, let me show you, if you keep your suspension stiff, so if you keep this, let me show you, the track stability and set it to maximum, and also the trailer, so this suspension, it's what's affecting this at a large scale, because when it's zero you can actually see something happening. Do you see that? But if we change that suspension stiffness to max, you don't notice the torque, the drive shaft torque. So we do that, you're not going to notice anything. Let me show you. It's going to be there, but small. Do you see that? It's there, but it's very tiny, because you have increased the stiffness. It's not going anywhere. We have a chat from Jayfion. Thank you so much and welcome to the live stream. So it's right there. We're going to reduce that. That's something I noticed. You increase the stiffness and you'll not notice the drive shaft torque, but it will be there. And so that's all there is about the drive shaft torque. So now I want us to do something else that has changed in the game. Let me show you something else. So when it's zero, there it is. That's the drive shaft torque, and thank you so much to all of you tuned in. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We are checking the 1.46, and that is change number 2. Let's go to the next change, which is very cool. When you are driving, you can use this map right here, or opt for the GPS on the inside of the truck. So let me show you on the infotainment system in the truck. I'm talking about this right here. So let me remove you and also you for now. So here we have the HUD, the infotainment system in the truck. Something has changed. One is that in the DAF 2021, there's a custom infotainment implementation that they have included, whereby now they have buttons or up here down. I'll show you. I do have a DAF here. I'll show you that. And for this one, and also for the cell phones now, if you have a DLC called cabin accessories, you'll be able to see cell phone with time and network signal, and which is cool and awesome. So for this one now, if we want to change, I used to do this. This is to zoom and to zoom in and out. I have a key set, number 7. So for that, you need to go to the, let me show you, keys and buttons, sorry. You go to the keys and button, and right here, you will see something. Let me show you right here. You'll see the dashboard display mode, this one, number 8. Then we have the infotainment display mode, number 3. Then we have the navigation zoom mode, number 7. And then we have the trip info reset, number 5, all that. So I want to show you. So number 8 works like this. You can see I'm changing where we have the temperatures, fuel, the cruise control with number 8. But the change is here on the GPS and the map, all that. With zoom, you used to have a number of options whereby the last one will turn off and on the system. Now you need to set a custom key for that. For me, I've set number 3. That will turn off and it will also turn on like that. And then you have to set now a separate key for the zoom in and zooming out. So something like that. You can see this one just zoomed in and out, and then a new key to turn on and off. So that's a new change that's also come. It's minor but still awesome. Although one of these days we may run out of keys, because on my keyboard now very few keys are remaining unassigned. Let's see which one. I do have very few keys, so that's a new key that has been added. Soon we may need another keyboard. But there we go, to turn on and off. That's something else. So this one you'll use it to zoom in and zoom out. In the previous versions, if you play and you go to 1.45, the key that zoom in and zoom out is the same that will turn on and off the GPS right there. But now we have a new change like that. Perfect. So the next thing is also I'm going through the this changelog. So if you want to see it, I do have a link in my description which will take you to the SES website. For the next change, we need to go to the repair shop to see it. Let's go ahead and go to the repair shop here in Nuremberg. You can see that drive shaft torque in action. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We're going through the changes in the ETS 1.46 beta. And right now I want to show you something else. Comment if you're going to use the... I don't have the mirrors. If you're going to use the beta version. The only disadvantage is there's not much to do, although it's awesome. Thank you so much, Chatter Propo, and welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going through the changes that are in the 1.46 open beta. And now I want to show you something else. Thank you so much, Chatter Propo. Chat Apropo. Let's repair. Oh, we are good. What's new in this version? That's what we are going through. We do have a few things. One, we have the Iberian settlement. We'll see that. A new town, a new company is in Iberia, close to Madrid. It's in Madrid, we can say that. Then we have new signs. We also have, for the vehicles, we have new trailers. We have something that has been added to the DAF infotainment system, the truck. We have also the GPS that has changed for zooming and switching on and on in the tracks. And now what I want to show you is something that has been added called the cell phones and navigational devices got a custom implementation. So the custom thing is this. Let me show you. If you go to the interior accessories, we can add a cell phone right here, a cell phone and also a portable navigator. So if we do a cell phone, we confirm like that. Let me show you. Oh, I need to remove that. So you can see the, oh, there we go. The GPS is there now on that phone, so you can use it. I have seen a lot of people who use this, but the new addition is the time. If you have what you call cabin accessories DLC, you're going to see time on that and also network. So we have network and time on that cell phone. Just a small change, but it's awesome. And also the same thing applies, whereby the keys that you have set to zoom will zoom in also on the cell phone. You can see that, and it will also turn off only. It's not working with the cell phone. You cannot turn off the cell phone, but you can turn off this one and use the phone. So for the phone, we do have that new time indicator and also a network connectivity indicator. Just that's a small change, but it's awesome. So something else that has changed, for that one we'll need a new track. But before we do that, let me show you another change that has happened. Is we have new trailers. So if you go to the trailer purchase, we have under the standard trailers, we have what we call the chemical tank. Trailers have been added in the game. So we do have the food tank. Now we have the chemical tank. This is awesome. I will be using this a lot of when the stable version comes out. We'll use this to transport a lot of things. It's different with the fuel one. So this one's added in the 1.45 update, and for this one you can transport the flammable liquids. But now, because we have a lot of chemicals in the game, here we have the corrosive, toxic, or otherwise dangerous liquids. And this is because of the skill. The skill is called the ADR, where we have a number of can we call it, let's say, classification. So we do have classification of different goods or different there's a word that they use. It's called, why is it? Oh, dangerous goods. Perfect. So they do say that we have class 1 explosives. They do have the gases. We have the flammable liquids. We have the flammable solids. We do have the toxics and infectious substances, and then corrosive substances. Now with the new trailer, it's called the chemical trailer here, the chemical tank. We are able to transport all those, and then you can customize it just like any other trailer in the game. They have added just one chain type. We do have two body types. We have the chrome version and also the tank the paint version, those two. Then we have the chassis. We have two of them, the 3 axles and the 2 axles. Then we have this is normal, we know there's paint jobs. And then here we have the accessories. You can customize, add a few things, change, remove all that, change the wheels, change, add the hose or remove. So the accessories is to add or remove or to change, something like that. Perfect. So I do have one that I bought. Let me show you with that one. Where are you? The trailer manager. It's awesome. You are the last one. The chemical tank. Use this one. And then we spawn in Nuremberg to be able to load that and have it connected to a trailer automatically. There we go. Here is the new chemical tank. I'm using the chrome paint job up to this point. So this is the new chemical tank. At the side here we do have this, what do you call them? These they're like inverted squares depending on what you're transporting. If you go to the ADR cargo skill, let me show you. You can see we do have different skills here. One, we have the explosives. They have that orange. This one is green. This one is red, blue. We have white with something, and then we have another one that has two sections. These labels here, anything that you're transporting will be a category of one of those ADR classes, and that's where we have the labels. They will be there at the back here, on the side here, and on this side too. So to show you an example, if we go to the, let me show you, if we go to the company browser now, this is how we are going to use it. So if we go to the company browser, one of the new features, thank you so much, Chata Propo. We have to select our trailer now. It's is it this one? Let's see, the chemical. Yes, it's here, the tank. You select the tank there, and you have a number of few companies, because we know companies that accept this. So something like sulfuric acid, you do see the companies that will import sulfuric acid. The one marked with green, they are the ones that will import. All of this will export, not import, but export. So if you go to one of these companies, they are going to give you sulfuric acid. So if you choose a company, I want a company that is in the UK, let's say NBFC. Oh no, not NBFC. I want us to go to Barcelona first. So let's say a company in Barcelona, NS Chemicals. Perfect. So if you go to NS Chemicals in Barcelona, we'll find sulfuric acid right here, and the trailer we're going to use this one, the chemical tank. That's one of the usage of the chemical of the company browser, whereby we have a trailer here. We want to know what you can transport. We know the name of this. So what we do is you go back to your home, go to the content browser, company browser, choose your trailer first, like that. So we have the trailer. We need something to transport with this trailer, and everything is listed here. You can also go ahead and say you want something to do with ADR, to remove, because you can see beverages, it's not ADR, but it's listed here because we have two types of tanks in the game. We have the food tank, and the new one is the chemical tank. So you do have milk. We cannot transport milk with the fuel one, not the fuel, but the chemical one. So these filters here will help you to sort. If you want that, if you want this, if you want the high value, we don't have anything high value, but we can sort ADR, and then we can be able to select amongst this. We have like the acid, we have chemicals, this is diesel, this is fuel oil, gasoline, potassium hydroxide, this is oil. Is it the same? Diesel. Okay, this is kerosene, I do know that. Oh, Freebird, welcome to the live stream. Hi to you too, thank you, and good morning. This is hydrochloric acid. We do have the hot chemicals, sodium hypochlorite, and also sulfuric acid. So something else I talked about, you can see a lot of companies now have been selected. Why? Because many companies, all of this, they can accept or they can import or export all the cargo that we have here with this trailer. But if you want to be more specific now, you choose something like sodium hypochlorite. Some companies disappear. Do you see that? You choose this, you want sodium hypochlorite, companies will disappear because specific companies accept and also provide different goods in the game. So for sodium hypochlorite, we know that if we go to Barcelona for the city, there's a company there, either NS Chemical or Artilog will have sodium hypochlorite. That's how it works. Now if I want to NS Chemicals, we can now select, let's say, our destination somewhere like in Zaragoza, like that, and we have companies that will accept in there. We have Artilog, and it will accept all providers with this. So now let me go ahead and drive to Barcelona and S Chemicals. So we'll quick travel to Barcelona. Let's go there. I will definitely use this trailer. I'm waiting for the stable one because I will not stay in the beta version. I want to continue playing Truckers MP and also to do promos and buses. So we'll have to wait a few weeks. Let's say by the end of this month. SES, if you're watching. Don't keep us in the beta for long. Let's wait. We are spawning in Barcelona. I want to show you something cool with this trailer. Let's wait for also a lot of changes in the 1.46 have happened to this DLC. So when we are here, we're going to visit Madrid and see the other changes. So we do know here in Barcelona we have the NS chemicals. So let's go ahead and select that. It's not loading very fast. Items are still loading. Oh, there we have it now. Perfect. NS chemicals, we mark that. Let's drive there. Let's see something. So if we go straight this way, we can get there. I'm going straight. I keep all the time when I visit this company, I go this way, south. Let's go the opposite direction. You can see for that cell phone, we now have time. But I will have to use this. That one. We also need our side mirrors for this. Let's use this one. Side mirrors, there you are. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We are going through the changes that... Oh. Sorry for that, driver. Oh, we are lagging a little bit. I did see a lot of people say that I forgot to go south, the other direction. Okay, we'll just continue. I did see a thread whereby whenever a city receives a rework, there's a small lag. So when I see something like that, I know I'm not the only one affected, and I'm happy. Here we go. I want to show you something. And thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We're going through the changes we have in the 1.46 open beta. There we go, we're here. Let's see if we have a job. Here we are. So if you select a job from their list here, We are right here in Barcelona. The company is NS Chemicals, and I want to show you the chemical tank. So if you go to the cargo market, when you have your own trailer, and we have one, we do see all the goods, the listing here of everything we can transport with this trailer. So the shortest one, where are you? We have Barcelona to Zaragoza, and this is the sodium hypochlorite. We have another one, sulfuric acid. We have Glasgow, all that. So I want to show you something. Let's do you have anything? So red, okay, everything here. So let's take the sodium hypochlorite. We are just assuming we're transporting this. If you say take job, like that, we're not going to transport to do the job. We'll cancel it, but I want to show you. There we go. So now we have sodium hypochlorite loaded. One of the things you can transport with this, and you do see here now, do you see that we now have a label that tell us this is class number 8 when it comes to that ADR class. So these things are for those labels. We do have them there, class number 8 here, and class number 8 there. So that's the purpose of that. And this is the new chemical tank, everyone. So we're done with the chemical tank. So we'll cancel the job, abandon. We'll pay a penalty for that, but it's good. So that's the purpose of that, whereby they will have stickers. These stickers or labels for the hazardous materials, the class they belong to in the ADR class, and their levels. So that's the purpose of that. The next thing that I want us to go through, because we are here in Iberia, we have something else that has happened in Madrid. There's a new company that has been added in the city of Madrid, and I want to show you. It's right here. Where are you? This one. I did visit the area because obviously I wanted to see it first and then plan the trip. So let's spawn in Madrid. Let's go there. So a lot of changes are happening to the Iberia DLC. One, whenever you are creating an account, you are choosing a starting city. When you are starting a new profile, we have custom intros that are in there. That's number one. Number two, we now have regions. So a region, there are signs on the road to tell you you're in this region. Number three, we have that new company and also that new area that has been finished in Madrid. That's what we are going to visit and also see those signs on the road. That's the signs you can see on the thumbnail for this stream. And thank you so much to all of you for tuning in. There we go, perfect. We are now in Madrid. There's a new company. Let me mark you. Do you see that everything is not loading? Maybe is it because it's the beta version? But let's mark that. There we go, it's 2 kilometers from here. And when we are here, let me remove the cell phone because I'm not using it. Mohanraj, can you recall what the changes in 1.36? 1.36? Mohanraj, no, I can't recall. That's far. 1.36. I want to show you the drive shaft torque as we are doing the driving. There it is. So let's go to the company. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We're now driving to a new company that has been introduced in Madrid here in the game. Thank you so much, Mohan Raj, and welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. We're here in the 1.46 open beta. Oh, sorry, 1.46. Yes, that's the one we are in at the moment. Oh, I thought it was 1. That is far back. So for the changes that we have in the 1.46, we have the changes to the infotainment system in the game, where you are able to change and set a new button to turn on and off the in-track GPS. For the cell phone and other navigators, they do have network and time added to them, but for that you need what we call the cabin accessories DLC. We also have something else. Another change is that here in Iberia, we do have regions now marked on the road, together with a new company here in Madrid. That's where we are going right now. And also custom intros that was added first in the Austria rework. They then went ahead and added the custom intro to the city of Hanover, and now it's here in Iberia. Check that too, but first we need to go and see those signs. Oh, we have a chat from Kesav. Thank you so much, Kesav, and welcome to the live stream. We have something else, Mohan Raj. We do have the DAF trucks, the DAF 2021. They have received a change. Oh, I missed that. I wanted to overtake the car right there. So for the DAF 2021, I will show you a change in the infotainment systems. They have now added buttons and it looks awesome. I'd love for them to do the same thing here. You do see that climate control together, the climate control here in the Scania, together with the infotainment system. We need something new, something fresh. When Truckers MP will do Truckers MP in the evening. Mohan Raj, thank you so much. Let's go to the new city. Another change is we have these chemical tank trailer. So we now have two types of tanks in the game. We have the food tank and oh, don't tell me, am I in Truckers MP? No, I'm going back. I have to go back, and we're going to do something else. Let me show you what happened. Did I get to overtake that truck? Let me see. I'm checking the footage. We hit something there. Let's go back. So we'll be able to do TMP in the evening. For now, let's go ahead and finish this one. I don't want to play with traffic so that we can be fast. So what we do is we go to the convoys, we create one. You host one and confirm. Perfect, like that. So no traffic now. Let's go. Did we repair? Yes, we have repaired. We're back on the road again. This time we're not making a mistake. I don't have traffic. I want us to move quickly. It's getting dark, 5:34, and we'll not be able to see those signs. And for that, they need to add insurance companies. That would be so cool. Imagine if they had something like that. Although I'm waiting to say, maybe one day there's a feature that I would love. It's just a fun feature. It's not that important. Whereby if you crash, and let's say you're transporting something like fuel, when you are in a bad accident, maybe at a certain percentage of damage, your fuel tanker explodes. Or something happens whereby maybe your tires deflate, something like that. I would definitely love to see something so realistic, the way we do it in GTA 5. Let's go ahead and drive there. It's only 68 kilometers. It's been long since we did 100 and something kilometers per hour. Can we touch 130? Let's see if we can do 130. They also did update the signboards here to ensure if you want to drive without any directions, you are able to, you'll be able to navigate. They did that to 1.444, was it 4445? When you are doing those no GPS challenges. Thank you so much, Haran, and everyone who is watching. Oh, we're doing 140. Perfect. I would love to see a feature like that. It would be awesome. Here we go. So if you check up here, I want to where is it? Let's see. So if you check, oh, it's this signboard here. We have a town called Algeciras. No, not Algeciras, but Argada. Sorry for that. So that's the town right there. It's a town. So the town was incomplete, and now it's here in the 1.46 Arganda. And there's a new company. Let's go there. We saw this company when they brought the Austria rework. Now it has been added here in Madrid. Why it looks like a desert? It's the Iberia DLC Mohan Raj. So we're here. This is the new town. It's not a town, it's Arganda. That's the name. It is. It's not very big. The good thing is we have a new company here. So although some parts do seem like they are, let's say, dry or something like that, we do have different terrains in in the game featured, similar to how it is in real life. So this is the new company. It's called the Construcciones Elcano, something like that. So we have a new company and it's located, let me show you, on the A3. You see that on the A3 right here. That's where we have the new company in Iberia. And there's not much, just a new company and a new addition, just like an extension, but it's perfect. We get to visit this one when we get the stable version. Now I want us to go here. That's why I took the thumbnail picture. Let me go and show you. Let's drive there and I'll show you the next change that they are making, where we'll have road signs. I chose Madrid because we're able to see a lot of changes with the city. We don't have to go everywhere, but every city now you'll see all of those signs telling you the city, the region. I've seen this in Pro Mods when you're in Germany, which we'll be doing today. Today we are doing Pro Mods in the evening. It will be awesome. Let's take the highway A3. And thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We are checking out the 1.46 beta version. Right now we just saw the new company here in Madrid and also a new region. And now I want to show you the region signs that have been added. Let's go ahead and drive on this highway A3 still. I saw a post today. Elon Musk said that the semi-trucks are going to production. So maybe one of these days we may get a Tesla truck in the game in American Truck Simulator. When we do get that, oh, that will be awesome. I would also love to see them add charging stations in the game one of these days. Check the drive shaft torque option. It's another new feature. Yes, Mohanraj, thank you so much. We do have it set on. It's on right now. Let me show you in action. When it's in action. So if we, there it is. You can see it's doing this. Whereby the left side is lifting the chassis, the cabin. On the left, it's lifting itself. Although you have to set your, to see the change, you have to set your suspension stiffness, not stiffness, but the suspension to low. If it's very high, you'll not see a thing. So here is the next change in the game. We have now the region. So when you're driving, I believe this is goodbye, this one right here, because we're leaving Madrid right there, and then we have the new region up there. So we have a region here. You can see I'm not able to read the language myself, Spanish, but you can see that we have something there. Comunidad de Castilla-La Mancha, Provincia de Suenza. We need Alex to come and read that for us. And then on the other side, you can see you're going towards Madrid. We have a Madrid one there. and this one we've changed the region to Quensa, something. I don't know the correct pronunciation of that, but you can see now we have signs depending on where you are. Now regions have been added to the it's just markings to show you that you have crossed from one region to another. I've seen it in my own country, whereby if you cross from one county to another county, there'll be signboards everywhere like welcome to Nairobi County or that, and it's awesome. So if we continue on this road, we'll go to Valencia, but you'll not do that. And those are some of the changes. Now the next change that we have, let me show you. I'm using the Changelog to go through all this. So we have gone to the map, the new explorable Iberian settlement and company. Perfect. Iberian regional signage, we have done that. We have done the ownable systems. We have infotainment, cell phones, all that. Company browser, custom city intros, we are yet to see that. And drive shaft talk, we have done that. So let's go ahead and check the DAF 2021. Got a custom infotainment implementation. So for that one, we do need to change our track. Another change is, if you go to the track manager, there you are. Even for the track patches, let me show you. Track dealers, DAF track, select this, buy online. So for the DAF 2021, we have the DAF 2021. They have added buttons to the infotainment system and also a background. So if you go to the customized configuration, let me show you on the inside of this. You're able to see it. So this is the infotainment system right here, and they have added something. So to see it, we do need to turn the track on. That's the reason as to why I do have one purchased for that purpose. Go to the track manager. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. DAF 2021, then you select drive it. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. We're going through what has been changed in the 1.46, and welcome to the live stream. Perfect. We have our DAF here. So this is a DAF 2021. I went ahead and bought one for that purpose. So if we go right here, let's turn on the truck. There we go. You do see now the infotainment system have buttons. You can see you have a call one, another one there. There are some I recognize. I don't own a car, nor do I even have a driving license. But some of those I can see, I know some of those, but we have a call one here. I can see a music one. We also have something else. The last one, we have another one that has like an icon there, a setting icon. We have two of them. The last three, two are square, like squares. Then the last one is like a list thing. So that's the change. That's the change for the DAF. We have a new, a custom infotainment implementation here. And remember that we do have, you can turn on and off this. This is also a new change. You can see that. You can turn on and off. You can set a key for that. And also you can do this. The zoom one will not turn it off now. It will only function as a zoom, like that. Then we still have this one that does this to change the trip, to change this tab here, but that was not changed. It's a different button. So the new change on this DAF is right there on the infotainment system, and that's it. So the last thing that I want us to check out before we end the live stream is going to be the custom city intros. Let's go ahead and do that. To do that, we do need to create a new profile. So let's go to the launchpad. There we go. We're here on the launch pad now. Let's go ahead and create a new profile. Manage the profiles. A new profile. So the name will be, let's say the name will be beta version. Beta. Picture, preferred track design, let's say DAF. Company logo, that one. Company name, beta, like that. And then we say create. We have to skip this. So I want to show you the other new feature, which is called the custom city intros that has been added to Iberia. So the custom city intros is not only in Iberia, it's in Austria and also Hanover. After the rework for both regions, Austria rework, they did bring in that one, and in Hanover too. So now we're going to see it in Iberia. We'll have to wait for that. Let's wait. And thank you so much to all of you tuned in. Ensure you test. Go ahead and do it yourself. Load the beta. It's awesome. It's very easy to load the beta version and get to experience all this. Or even you can wait. You can also wait until we get the stable version, which will not wait for long. I'm positive. I'm confident that it will be, let's say, 3 to a month maximum, or maybe a month and a half maximum. Then we'll get a new version 1.46, whereby when we do that, that company in Madrid, we will continue. We'll do a lot of visits there in Trackers MP. I will also try to count now the companies. It's easier now in the game to count companies like we do. How many companies are in specific cities and compare which is which. We have a chat from Bialdal. Thank you so much and welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. Right now we are doing just a look into the new 1.46. So I want to show you the last feature. We've gone through everything, so this is the last feature that has been added. So when you get to this page, when you create a new profile, or you are creating a new profile, or you're driving for the first time, if you select either Hanover, let me show you this city right here, or a city in Austria, or a city in Spain, in Iberia, that is Spain and Portugal, they do have new intros. So I'm going to select Barcelona. Do you want to walk through the tutorial? Let's say yes. Perfect. Let's wait for it to finish loading. We do have this toll gate. One of these toll gates on this road, it's the most expensive in the game. You pay around 200. Here is the new intro. Perfect. So this is the new intro. Do you see that? We have a new intro now. There we go. Ooh, perfect. This is sweet. Someone is rapping right there. This is the city of Barcelona. There we go. Ooh, it's like slowing down at some point. There we go. We're back to where we started. Let's see. These are custom intros now. So it's the same thing. We're going back and forth. But you do see that, there we go. So anytime you're starting in the Iberia. When you select one of the cities in Iberia, Hanover or Austria, cities in Austria as your starting point, you'll get new intros, and it's amazing. It's awesome, and I do love it. They want us to do a job here. No, we're not going to do that. Oh, I said, do you want to see the tutorial? And now they are guiding me through everything. You can see so everything. We have the tutorial here. It's perfect and it's amazing. So there we go. Let's say, do you have, oh, when you start you don't have a lot of options until you finish the first job. You can see that we have the radio, content browser, quit. So you don't have anything here. You have to finish the first job. They know how to do it. So let's see how 5 is this job. So if you press F1, that's to pause. They're telling us when the game is paused. So this is the tutorial. Everything about, so we have this keys here, Shift F5, F6, F7, F8, and F9, like that. Then you say continue. Then you close the tutorial. Shift F1. You can see now I can turn on and off this one right here, the infotainment system, and also let's disable you, and also you. Perfect. Thank you so much to all of you tuned in. I'm here going through, oh, we're supposed to go this way. Why are they sending us that way? The company is right here in front of us. Oh, we need to turn around. The company is on the other side of the road. So that's the company right there. Are we able to drive? Let's see. Even, oh, okay. We even have a different control method. Oh, it's on this simple automatic. Let's finish. I choose to go through the tutorial. Perfect. They give me excellent. That should have been reckless. The good thing is we've been able to go through all the options. So I wanted to show you the custom intros, and it's awesome. It's beautiful. That should have been reckless. I don't know why they gave us excellent. Because they want us to start on the right foot. Nico, thank you so much and welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you, Nico. Thank you for tuning in. I have to skip this. There we go, perfect. So we have been able to finish going through everything. I want to say thank you so much, Nico. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in for us to. We cannot do a thing. I have to go to my profile to see. Let's go back to our profile that we are going to use. This one beta version, this one right here. Thank you so much, Nico. Today I decided to do a live stream to do a few, let's say a review, not a review, what is it, to see what we have with the new changes and also the 1.46 in general. I do have the beta version installed, so I do need to uninstall that and install 1.45 if we are going to do trackers MP and pro mods. That's the reason as to why I decided to do this early, and then in the evening we're going to do pro mods. And thank you so much for tuning in. There we go, perfect. So for a final review, let's go ahead and do a review of what we what has changed in the new one. So this is the changelog. One, on the map we have the new explorable Iberian settlement and company. So if you go to the map, that one is right here in Madrid. We have this company and a new area. You can explore that. We have a chat from Money. Game link, please. So Money, this game is called ETS2, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Go ahead and search the game on Steam and it will be there ready for purchase. Thank you so much, Money. Something else is that we have the new Iberian regional signage, whereby different regions, it's the same thing everywhere. We have regions, even from where I come from, and so they have been included in the game. You'll know when you are changing a region. For the vehicles, we have ownable systems. We have a new chemical tank trailer. If you go to the trailer purchase, where are you? No, the trailer purchase, you will see we have this chemical tank, a new trailer. If you go to the, we also have a new DAF infotainment system. I do have a DAF here. So let's drive and I will show you that. We have a chat from Eddie. Thank you so much, Eddie, and welcome to the live stream. Hello, you're already streaming 1 hour. We are doing like, it's not the streams that we do, because I know I will not play in the beta version. So I want us to review this, and then I will go and uninstall the beta and get the 1.45. That's the reasons why I decided to do this early. So the new DAF has a new infotainment system. You turn on that, you do see the buttons there on that GPS. The next change is that now you do need to set a different button from the one. For me, I had 7 set to zoom in and zoom out, the GPS there. So right now you do need to set a different one to turn it off. In the 1.45, if you click this, you reach to a point whereby it will turn off, but here it will not. It's zooming in and zoom out, and now you need a new key for the turning it on and off. Then we have another thing, that is the cell phone. If you have what you call the cabin accessories, you'll have the cell phones. They will now have a network icon and a time icon. Then the next one is that for the gameplay, we have a new thing, a new system, a new addition called the company browser. Under the content browsers here, so we have a company browser where you are able to see every company in the game, and also all the cargo that you can transport. You can use this to see which city and which cargo and which trailer is compatible with each other. So if we do an example, if we do, let's say in Manchester, let's go to Manchester. If you select a city, one thing about this is you are able to see all the companies that are available in Manchester. So in Manchester you have 1, 2, 3, 4 companies. If you choose another city, Sheffield, 4 companies, 3 there, Birmingham 4, Cardiff 3. So, and we have cities that have 1 company. Those are, I've seen one. Let me show you one that has only 1 company. This one In Civox we have only one company there. A city like, oh, where are you? Not Navia. Is it Navia? Yes, another one company there. Gijon, a couple of companies. We have this is Santeda, Bilbao. So we have the company browser here. We are able to see all the companies. I do think this is the biggest addition I've seen in the game. If you go to Calais and Duisburg, what was that? I've been disconnected from the session. Why? Maybe it's because of maybe a network problem. I don't know, but you can see we're able to select that and also set here if this is a starting point. Up here you can see from to, you just select like that to Lille, and that will add the companies and the cargo that is compatible, and then you can sort with trailers here. You can see if you select a company like let me show you. If we select something like the city of Calais, we select use talks, then we need something transport with a dry freighter. You see, like in Liege it's compatible. There's a company that will accept something there, so we set this as a starting point, this one as the end point, and you do see we can transport this between the two companies. That's one of the use of this company browser. The other thing is you can even sort it out. Also you can go through all the regions here, where you can even sort using this tab here. We have the ADR, we have the fragile, and also the high value. That's perfect, that's amazing. And also for the red icons, that's importing, and the green means exporting, and if they don't have any marking, they do both, so don't worry. Perfect, so that's all. The other thing is we have what you call the drive shaft torque now. So if we go to the settings here, the gameplay, we have the drive shaft torque under the track settings right here. And for you to see the change, you do need to lower your suspension stiffness. If you have it all up here, it will be there, but you'll not see a thing. But then when it's there, you'll see it very in function but it will be there. So that's another change to make the game more realistic. The last one is the custom city intros, whereby we are able to see new intros when you start in Iberia, in Hanover, or a city in Austria. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in. I need only Iberia DLC for all map DLC. Eddie, you have every other map. That's the only remaining one. I'm sure we do have like there will be sales that will be coming. And also, let me tell you something. If you want to win, I do listen to Truckers FM, and all the time they keep saying when we have something happening, so they do giveaway. So anytime you hear DLC is coming out and you want to try your luck, listen to Truckers FM. They do giveaways there. Unless your truck damage is greater than 5%, you'll get. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Haron. Thank you. Chatter Proper, I'm in the process to install the Pro mods. Wish me luck, all the lucks, and it's very simple. Let me tell you, Chatter Proper, it's very simple to install. You only need to ensure that when you're downloading, don't activate 2 or more, because they are going to block you. Download 2 at a time if you use the free version, and if you can pay, it's very cheap. Pay, and then they'll give you 1 file. When you create your definition file, extract the files, and then copy them and paste them in your mods folder. It's very simple. I need a DLC for Pro mods. I need 1 DLC. Oh, okay, only 1 remaining. Okay, now I understand. Eddie, thank you so much. Yes, no. Oh, I need 1 DLC for Pro mods. No, you need every DLC that is there for Pro mods to work. And thank you so much. So does this mean you need a new profile for 1.46? No, you don't need a new profile. When the update rolls out, you'll just update and you'll use your profile. For me, I've created different profiles for, let me show you. For me, I've created different profiles to not mix things. If you go to my profiles here, you can see I have a number of profiles. This is the profile we are going to use, the pro mods, when you're doing the pro mods in the evening. And you can see I do have mods installed. That's the pro mods here. Then we go to this is the base, the game itself, without any mod, without anything. This is why I refer, but I do need to update it because you know we are in level 90 something. So I'm going to delete this and copy the 90 level 96. Yes, we're in level 96, and make that and get a base from there. We have the one that we use with the bus right here. The last time we drove the bus, we were in level 74. Then we have, this is the one that I was using to test the beta version and to see all those changes. And this is the one that I've created to show you the new intros, Taffy. So you don't need a profile, a different profile. What I do myself is that I don't love to mix all those. So if I want to try something new or I want to do something different, I prefer to create a profile and do that on a different profile. That way I'll keep my game organized, and also I don't have to keep every time I'm loading, because if you use the same profile for pro mods and for maybe trackers MP, it's going to load, but every time you'll have to disable this at one point, and every time you load they will tell you something detected, something is missing, you have to load all those saves. Perfect. I think we are over now because we have finished everything. So thank you so much to all of you who tuned in for that short live stream. That was 1 hour 53 minutes. I'll be back in the evening. Tune in for the pro mods. We're going to do pro mods. Today we'll look for that dead road in the map. We'll also look for the we're going to the UK, London and Ireland, and if you make it, we'll go to Georgia. So for now, I'm going to take lunch and also prepare for that pro mods live stream. I want to wish you an amazing Friday, an amazing evening, and we'll meet. It's now in the afternoon, so we'll meet in a few hours. Until then, stay safe, have an amazing time, and you are the best. Bye bye, and get 1.46 beta version and try it out. It's awesome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you during the next live stream. Bye.
When you dream, do you see beautiful rays of light shimmering, guiding you through the night? I know it feels like the night's getting longer and light is harder to find. I promise I'll always be there, I'll remind you when you close your eyes. If they said for me tomorrow, even if I leave right now, you'll find comfort there in knowing whenever in doubt, you can find me when the lights turn out. When the lights turn out. of miles away. I can see you and me like it was yesterday. I know it's not the same, but I'm still behind you every step of the way.